So, it's your first day. I noticed the other day you're bisexual, right, Ben? It's cool, super cool. We do not discriminate. As long as you weren't lying when you said you weren't claustrophobic or weak in the arms, you're gonna do fine. You might have noticed, but this elevator has some interesting design choices. You're going to have to put it up manually by that rope in the middle. It has brakes, but they're not the best, so they'll slow your fall if you go hands off, but they won't stop it. It should lock into place at the top, but until then, think of this as a workout. If you're wondering about the switches to your left and right, those are door overrides. They, lock the doors. Nothing in, nothing out. You might be tempted to keep them on all the time, but they don't stay unless you're holding them down, and you only have so many hands. But hey, they're there if you need them, which you shouldn't. But if you do what you have to. We need those boxes delivered safely to the top. You're going to do great. Hey, welcome back. By now, you're probably not the elevator's biggest fan. But I'd like to remind you that it's entirely necessary. Imagine trying to haul all those boxes up the stairs you come in from, over multiple trips. Out in the open. Not pretty. But you're being a real champ about it, you really are. Wasn't sure you would be, since you've got a real intense look to you. Thought when we met that if I looked at you wrong you'd stab me or something. But it's clear now that behind those eyes is a real team player. Go get those boxes. You've got this for sure. So, I forgot to mention, but there's a TV in the elevator. Little portable thing. You've seen it. Unless, somebody moved it. It wasn't actually in there originally. But I guess that at some point somebody put it there. I wouldn't mess with it too much though because it's super noisy and only has some cartoon on it anyway. Actually, there's kinda a story about that TV. Apparently, there was some kind of creature in the building, and it was always chewing on whatever it could find, like some kind of teething baby or something. I don't really get the point of that part. And the story goes it was discovered when it rushed straight through the TV, and then they threw that creature away. It's an impressively pointless story, but I thought you might find it entertaining. Well, no matter the case, keep up the good work. We're counting on you. Hey, not much longer to go. You're keeping a good pace. Did you like the story last time? Your job has you all by yourself and ramped in a small space, so I thought it could be, good for morale. Hard to work with low spirits. As for me, I have a little fishbowl at my desk. I like to watch it flit back and forth, left and right. Blink and it's somewhere else entirely. Of course, for people like yourself, slow and steady is best policy. It's better to take a little extra time and arrive with everything intact rather than, well, get yourself in the box and destroyed in a crash cause you try to go fast and disregard it all common sense. Good time to remind you that we're not liable for any damages per the agreement you signed. Haha, no, seriously. Well, pleasure working with you. If I'm right, this'll probably be the last run you'll have to make. It's the final countdown and you know what's up, so I'll make this brief. Just keep your eyes on the prize and hands on that rope. You're going to do great. Are you fucking kidding me? What do you mean, the boxes?